All right, today we're going to be walking through a Tron pinball machine by Stern. This one I just finished shopping out and refurbishing and doing a bunch of upgrades and mods for a new customer. We'll start here. We've got your illuminated flipper buttons that I got from Pinball Life. You got blue on one side and orange on the other. Some of the mods on this machine were already done. The powder coating, the orange powder coating, which looks fantastic on here, was already done by the owner or the previous owner. But I changed the T-molding up here to be orange at the owner's request. Normally it's a silver T-molding, but we redid it with orange. One of the other mods that came with it, it already had the color DMD in there. The LED version, so that's already in there. But we did do the speaker panel lights, and they came out really nice. You got the light cycle in there. The colors kind of slowly fade and change. There's a remote control, so you can make it do different things if you like. Another mod that we did on this machine were the light cycles. These are ones that light up around their tires there. Also put a blue overhead light here. There's an LED light strip that we have in there that kind of brings this panel to life back there. We did change these flasher caps to orange so that one side's orange and one side is blue. And we also have the recognizer is now an illuminated one. That's another mod. One of the things I like to do is keep all the wires hidden as much as I can so you can see with the light cycles there's no visible wires when you're playing the game. Same with the recognizer, it kind of goes off here. And then we also have this clue car right here that lights up with the game, and also got the wiring kind of tucked down with this switch. The other things we did to it, where you did put the sidearm on, and this comes from Tilt Graphics. I love their work. It's very good. Vinyl goes on very easy, and we had no issues getting it on there. So the pop bumper mod is one that I did. You can see that each one has a different color. So it's blue, orange, and yellow to match with the Tron rings. This also has the Flynn sign that came with it, so it already had it. It does have the LED, or not the LED, but the light rope here that's done by Fiber Optics. That's a pin bit. I believe it's in the LE model. This is a Pro model, but it has that mod in there. And the nice thing is that the owner invested in new ramps. The original ramps had some breaks at the corners over here. So the ramps are really clear. And we got these side protectors in there now, brand new ones. Got the ramps from Ramsomatic. They do great work. All the decals have been replaced. Got a brand new set of decals, so all on these stationary targets that you'll see. Also replaced the foam backing behind each one. That's something I always do because that old foam gets crumbly and tends to go into the machine. The colors that we changed, so these side rails right here, these are normally black. The customer really likes orange, obviously, and so we repainted them orange to match with both the side rails that are metal here and the back box that's orange there with the T-molding. So lots of orange going on in here, as well as the rings that we did. We did everything in orange, and I changed the posts from clear posts. You can see right here. That's a good example. These used to be clear posts. Now they're blue posts with orange rings. Really makes the game kind of pop and have that Tron feel to it. All the posts are done in orange, except over here I did a little bit of a blue area. There's an LED light strip behind these lights that you normally can't see, but it makes the whole Tron area glow blue. There's two blue LED lights here. All the GI is cool white except for this one spot, and that's where we also have a blue post there. And then all the rings are Titans, and these are the translucent blue ones. And there's also a mod back here that illuminates them. Another mod that we did the protectors. These are fluorescent protectors you can get. This is blue on this end, and then this fluorescent yellow on this end for both the slingshots and the lane guides have all been replaced with those protectors. Over here we've got the Comet. All the LEDs are Comet, and they do a cool orange colored light here that I put here. There's a mod, I think it's a mod that was put into the machine previously, but I replaced the lights with this nice orange capped one. And then we've got an orange spotlight over here. And of course you got the Tron arcade game in there, which works really well. The other final mod that we put in here was down here in the scoop. Underneath the scoop I've got, you can see it's flickering like fire. I've got some of the Comet Matrix strips in there as well that do they're usually used for posts, but I used it to illuminate and make that scoop nice and fun and flashy. So it's always going to be on fire when you're doing it. So that's most of what we've done modded to the playfield. Now we also did the Apron mod. So this also has, you see these white triangles. In the LE version, that's what this apron is from, but this is the Pro version. But we got an LE apron, redecaled it, put in new laminated cards. But I also put 2 Comet LED strips that light this up underneath. And then we got a mod from, can't recall the place, but they put flashers that interact with the game. So this one flashes blue, this one flashes red during gameplay. And that is pretty much the Tron refurbished machine. It has the fun kind of 3D back glass as well. But this one came out really nice. We completely took everything apart, cleaned it, completely cleaned all the metal, replaced the screws, a lot of the, the little things that we do to replace these nuts on here. So everything is shiny, everything's glossy. All the plastics were completely cleaned with Nova's products so that they're nice and shiny and glossy. All the metal put through the tumbler or metal replaced. So that is your Tron Pro. I hope you enjoyed.